time, so I can now go and get some trees. I say it's just frustrating because your time is so short. There's just so much going on. You have to work, you know, you got time with your family, time for yourself. So wasting time dicking around trying to fix software that is just constantly fucked up. It's really annoying, and it's like people just don't give a shit. These people just chuck out games and software and apps and everything, and they don't give a shit that it doesn't work properly. Right. Let's make some arrows. Right. Copper arrow. Right. Charcoal. Bronze. Charcoal. Alright, so that can get rolling. Okay, and then right, salt, blueberry soda, bread with jam, boiled water, crafting queue full. Okay. Jesus. Okay, right. Repairs. That's the last thing, and then we're going to actually get going. Get some mats so we can move to tier 2. Insufficient materials, of course we do, because we need leftover. There we go, max. What is a bar above the sanity? That's that's your temperature bar. Obviously, in Manibus, it doesn't mean anything, but in Way of Winter, that's your temperature bar. So right now I'm cold, orange is like sort of warm, and then red obviously is hot. So they've changed it. It's part of some of the updates they've done. It's part of some of the updates they've done. So let's do that. Let's take the boiled water as well. Right, so where are we going first? It's got to be here, right? It's got to be here. It's right there. In fact, the first place I want to go is actually here. There's a weapon crate there. Then we're going to go up into the factory area. Yeah, they've made a few changes. Like they've certainly moved a few things around. I noticed in the first region, Dayton Wetlands, they've definitely moved a few things around, like in Thruwville. They've completely redone it. There's a few stuff that's moved around. And obviously they've changed a few things, and one of them is the temperature bar that now sits here. I actually do want to loot stuff here because I do want the materials. We're going to need all of that for upgrading our gear. I mean, considering we're still in tier 1, we are slapping. Interesting. Look, the advert on the roof for the storage crate. Oh, look at you. Ah! Right, there's a storage crate over there. We'll do that in a minute. Let's come over this way. Let's clear this out. Okay. Nice. That was a single arrow. Absolutely ruined it. One arrow cleared the whole room. Right, dumpster dive, storage crate. Wow, just this area here has been incredibly good. There's a shadow there, and I don't know where it is. Ah, there you are. Right, then there should be a weapon crate in this house. No surprise there, because that is the house. That style of house, that design of house, has a weapon crate nearly 99% of the time. Ooh, what shot me? Was it you that shot me? Somebody shot me. Oh. Hello. Don't like that. Okay. That done, that done. Oh, look at you hiding here. And you as well. Any more of you people around? I need that for a part of... Oh, look, there's another one. Oh my god, where's my camera gone? There it is. Yeah, there's a challenge to kill people with that. I need 10, I think. Okay, done. That's done. Okay, cool. And I'm going to stand up so I can stretch. I've been sat down quite a lot. We only had one break stood up today. And we have now been streaming nearly 8 hours. Now that is what you call late draw distance. Okay, oh hello. Right, where else? I just need to search around a bit. Let's have a look what's in here. There we go. The crazy thing to me here is, like, I'm quite a big fan of sniper rifles, and I really like the 50 cal. But the crossbow does more damage than the 50 cal sniper rifle. It's a video game. I get it. Still, 50 cal does less damage than the crossbow. It's kind of odd. Fucker. Ow. He hit harder than he normally does. Have they buffed them? That one didn't. Right. Okay. All right, let's go up another level then. Storage crate. That was it. Right, let's go up there onto the... should I want to lift it? No, let's not do the lift. Let's do the building first and then do the lift. Level up. Level 19, ladies and gentlemen. Level 19. Nearly at a point we'll get another specialization. Maybe we'll get something good. Oh, I see it. I see it. There's a special, as a super anomaly. Don't you run. Gotcha. Jesus, I'm just going to end up killing people because there's just so many mobs here. Literally, it's like mob after mob. I wouldn't want to do this during Lunar bloody thing. You'd be literally, it'd be non-stop. And he came over to get the super anomaly. Jeez. There we go. I knew I could get up here somehow. And across. There we go. Nothing. Okay. Looks like we're going up. Up we go. Ooh, Mother of Life. Wow. That's the quickest I've ever killed her like that at this level with this gear. Unbelievable. This crossbow is broken. I actually almost feel like it's too strong. It's ridiculous. Like, literally ridiculous. I mean, we'll see how it is on some of the other bosses, but in terms of, like, just using it, it's ridiculous. Taking the Mother of Life down in just 2 crossbow bolts. I couldn't do that with a full mag on a 50 cal or even my bingo sniper or anything else. That's insane. Is that a person or is that a satellite? That's a satellite dish. Okay. And it's got a scope on it. Right, so we got the weapon crate, Mr. So it's in here. We need to get into there. Right, okay. So I'm going to come into here and I'm going to drop onto this. I also don't like the fact my torch keeps turning off. Yeah, I definitely feel it's too strong. And it's not just the single target, it's the AoE damage that goes with it. It's crazy. Oh, you fucking ass. Hate this obby shit. There we go. The hell did you die? Okay. Oh, I can't activate that anymore. Interesting. Activate fuse boxes in building 1. It's because I came in from the other way, right? So look at who we have here. That was an elite. Right, that was a full-on elite. That's normally pretty solid. Yeah, my ass. Any gear recommendation? Right. If you want pure damage output, then I recommend going with the Lone Wolf set, which is that one. If you are really struggling with the content or you play PvP, I would go with the Savior set. If you are doing Lunar Oracle and you want an easy time, I like the Treacherous Tides set. Now, I nearly always use the Bastille boots. That's because I don't play a low HP build, even in Lunar Oracle. So with the Bastille boots, when HP is above 70%, I get plus 10% flat weapon damage all the time. And then the other bit is just deciding what weapon type you're using, right? So I'm using Power Surge as my main thing. So you want to make sure you've got at least one piece of gear which is tied to your weapon effect. Power Surge on that one, Shrapnel on this one, Trigger, this is Bounce, and you can see where it's got this like sort of flashing thing with the orange line. That basically means it's tied to a weapon damage effect. In terms of weapons, I really like the Bullseye Sniper Rifle, this bingo thing. However, I'm not a crossbow user, but at the moment, this crossbow feels like the strongest weapon I've used. That's the first time I've used it. I'm only in the second region, but this crossbow feels ridiculously strong. And in terms of melee, I love the katana. But if you're not using a weapon that has Power Surge, always make sure you're carrying a stun baton, because even just a level 1 stun baton, because some areas, particularly like a seepage zone in a silo, requires you to hit it with a Power Surge weapon to turn it on. So always try and make sure you've got a stun baton as a minimum if you don't have any Power Surge weapons. It really depends on how you're playing. Like I say, if you're struggling with content, the Savior set's really good. The automatic med kit when you're on low health is a lifesaver. So if you're learning content, struggling on bosses, it works. However, one of the best ways to do bosses is go high damage, right? Because the less time you spend fighting the boss, less time of getting it wrong. High damage is a Lone Wolf set. Ow. But I like, obviously, if you're doing Lunar Oracle, it's slightly different. I like to have a bit more of a chill time. I don't run low HP sets, and that's why I like the Treacherous Tides gear, because it mitigates all the negative stuff that you get from Lunar Oracle. And then I just try and boost a bit of damage with, but it's not the best. It's not the best for killing bosses, without a doubt. It's not the best for killing bosses. The thing is that the game is not very It's not very supportive of running multiple gear sets because of the calibration system, right? Like, it'd be very difficult to run 2 or 3 gear sets that are fully calibrated to level 10 with having 3 or 4 weapons. You kind of got to pick a set for the season. I mean, you can do it in the late game, but getting to that late game, making sure you've got enough Stardust source, which is the biggest issue. You got to make sure you've got a really good amount of Stardust source if you're going to calibrate to level 10 more than one gear set. And if you're not calibrating to 10 by the end game, you kind of have to say, why not? Like, I generally don't calibrate anything until I get to tier 5. It's just a waste of time because you're going to get rid of the gear, right? So unless, again, you're struggling with content and you need the extra damage or the extra survivability, don't calibrate anything until you get to tier 5 because you're just wasting your Stardust source. I don't think I've got anything else to do here. I think I've done everything. I'm just trying to farm a bit of mats, to be honest. Because there's just so many mobs to kill, and that's just good loot. It's good energy link. Oh my god, we just killed both with that. See, this crossbow is it's just sick. It's just sick. And do be very thoughtful on the mod choices you take because they do make a difference. Like, it's no good taking a mod... Like, it's no good me taking a power surge mod that works on triggering power surge 20 times. Right? If I was doing that on a weapon that was like a machine gun, absolutely makes sense. Whereas I'm focused on taking a mod that maximizes single target damage or you know first strike damage or anything like that, because I want to make the most of getting that initial damage in, knowing that I don't have a fast reload, I don't have lots of shots. You know, anything that's going to give me a buff for 3 or 4 seconds, it's not worth it on this because I'm firing one shot at a time. Whereas if you're using the SMG, you know, you're going to have multiple hundreds of shots, you know.